Here we are live from Brazil. Coming up, Hideo Kojima's interview, Play Expo happened, Mass Effect release date, Bethesda beats Sony, and Call of Duty Infinite Storage needed, and more.
Yeah.
Coming up, so stick around.
I'm on my feet.
Right, I'll get this music going.
Ramble on, episode 81.
81, and here we are in Brazil.
Oh, wow.
And there's a snake there in
Yeah.
the tree.
Wow, this is amazing.
We've come to see Blanca's home. We've decided to visit because we've been to Manchester
Yeah.
Expo. We got invited to Brazil by the
Yeah.
Brazilian president.
But we just kept going. We took a wrong turn on motorway as well.
We really did, yeah, we really did. So I do apologise for that. So what we got coming up is news and the Play Expo thing. So
Hopefully some stills.
in the future, maybe some still
Watch me
samples.
fidget.
Get me cup.
Get your cup. Right. Abuse the news. Mass Effect release date.
Yeah.
What is this release date?
It is
March the 21st, 2017
2017
in the US.
US.
23rd in the UK. Not officially announced. Accidentally announced, it would seem. Dark Horse Comics.
Yep.
They're doing like an artwork book or something.
Something like that.
nature.
Probably. They do a lot of stuff like that.
Yeah, they've done a few Zelda things as well. So they've put the Art of Mass Effect, which is the book's name, is out at the same time. It's been released at the same time as the game. So the book, the snake.
I don't like how it's eyeing me up, to be honest.
It's gonna fuck you.
It's
up.
quite big. It's quite big.
So that will be out at the same time,
Right.
according to the back of the book, I think, or somewhere on a picture on Amazon. It shows a picture of the book, and it says that. So it looks like the game's coming out at the same time as that. And in the UK, the book is released on the 23rd of March,
Right.
which is why I assume it's coming out on the same day
Yeah.
as the game in the UK. So it might be a couple of days later.
You'd expect so, or at least you'd hope so anyway, wouldn't you? We like the
Yeah.
poor way of dealing. It's hot in Brazil. I don't like it. It's
That
bright. as
light
well.
beaming in her
Yeah,
face.
it's really big.
We've got a fake sun.
The real sun.
The real sun in our world,
It's the real sun.
in our virtual world. This is bad news. The
Okay.
next one.
All right,
That's
bad news.
seriously bad news. Which actually pisses me off. This generation is shit. I'm telling you, it's shit. Right, Fit Tonner,
For Tonner.
Show Me Games darling,
Yeah. Yeah.
of which split screen is super required. It was. It's a key feature.
Key feature.
Well, it was.
Well, oh.
Apparently, he's taken that out. That's gone. You can
Go
do it
to
online. You can just press a button and we'll be in India.
I think we're meant to be in India next week. I think we've got a press conference in India, in Mumbai. So
Right.
next week's might be in India.
Excellent. Is that
See
with
if we-
Dalsim?
Possibly. Dalsin might. He said he might be doing a dance for us in the background.
Hopefully. Can tickle your balls without you even knowing.
That's why I like Dalsin.
That's his skill. That's why he did all that shit. It wasn't for fun.
No, it's a stretchy ball ticklish.
He can stretch his balls as well.
Oh wow.
So he could tickle your balls with his balls without you even knowing.
I was thinking, like
Stealth.
staying. But if he was to jump out of an aeroplane, he'd be able to grab hold of his scrot skin, stretch it really wide, and lie on his back, and it'll become a parachute,
Like women can.
like women can.
Yeah, so they've got rid of split screen.
Don't.
I wanted to play that split screen.
That's really annoying.
Local co-op,
That's really fucking annoying.
sword in hand, beat the shit out of things.
That's really annoying. I don't blame the cool dude with a beard for that. I blame Ubisoft for that.
Well, yeah, but it's him that's doing it. But apparently it's because the game's probably going to look a bit shitter if you have it split screen.
Well, but that's what you
But that's why it's
expect, though,
fun.
isn't it?
This generation can't handle it.
Well, it can. I just think that they're too worried about like the drop of resolution or something. You're like, well,
It can handle it, but they want it
people
all pretty.
Accept
Yeah.
that's gonna be what happens. I do anyway. When I play, like, remember Halo 3 Ice for
Yes.
the 360?
Yes.
Play with a border. when you played it split screen.
Yeah, that was annoying.
It was annoying, but once you played it for a while,
You got
it
used to it.
disappeared.
Yeah.
A bit like reading subtitles in a movie. You'd be like, oh, then you're in it.
It was still annoying.
Yeah, it was.
But
yeah.
forgivable. Was it Halo 2 that did it the wrong way? The split?
Yeah, it did vertical as opposed to horizontal.
That wasn't right.
Fucking stupid.
That was completely wrong. PS4 mods are back.
Bethesda beats Sony.
Yeah, it looks like Bethesda battered Sony into the ground, which is good. So you're getting that for Skyrim and Fallout 4,
Which is what
a turnaround from
nothing.
the backtrack from which they said they were doing it originally. Then Bethesda threw the dummy out because Sony said, no, we're not doing that now. And it looks like the rage has turned Sony back around again. So now they're doing it again, so you're getting mods again. And it's they're both getting pro support as well, both those games.
Right, okay.
Which
Pro support. What's that even mean?
professional support.
Yeah, but as in...
Mental stability.
Right.
It's nothing to do with graphics or anything. It's just to ease the player into playing the game so you don't get stressed out. No, he's going to have that HDR and 4K support basically. I assume that's going to be it. That's the wrong page.
Wrong page.
This is the right page.
Right page.
No Man's Sky subreddit. Broken. Shut down. Because it was full of hate.
You reckon?
Which is everywhere, wherever you go.
It's the internet.
So the moderator shut it down because he just said it's a hate-filled waste hole. There was 150,000 people using that.
How more
But one
people
person
use
just
it.
went, shut up.
Yeah.
Power.
Yeah, but I like how there were more people using that for hate, spitting hate and bile than there were playing the game.
Yeah, that's true. There's no official place to hate it though. So that's where they've all gone.
The internet.
Yeah, but this is the official. Well, this is the popular place. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I think they've opened it up again since somebody else has sorted that out. Plus,
Lean against this tree.
there's anywhere else on the internet where you can bitch about it. So don't worry too much. But this guy's power just to piss everybody off and go, stop hating on this game. I mean, admittedly, a lot of them will just be being cunts for no reason.
Yeah,
That's the
definitely.
internet. Don't worry about it. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Infinite fucking storage. How big was
And Modern Warfare Remastered.
yeah. Call of Duty 4.
Yeah. So it's 130 gig minimum, according to the back of a box in France that somebody saw somewhere,
I blame the EU.
which is fucking huge.
It's massive. I mean, Halo 5 was 98 gig.
That was with all the extra updates.
That's
and
just
shit.
one fucking game.
Yeah. So I don't know.
You got 2 games there though. It is a double bundle that. How about?
It's a double bundle. I think the early access, they were saying that that was 40 gig to
Right.
download Infinite for early access. So I imagine that's going to be around that. So that makes Modern Warfare Remastered the difference.
Yeah. Fuck. It's still 70 odd gig though, isn't it? 80 gig.
So that
Wow.
doesn't add up. But
Oh no, it's
it is 4K.
It's actually 100 gig. Oh right. Okay.
it is going to
Yeah,
be
but-
with PS Pro. So maybe that's what's jacking it
when
up.
they fucking created these consoles, they knew they were going to go down this route. Sony already had 4K televisions out.
Yeah.
They knew they were going down that route. 500 gig is not enough to warrant that. It's just not. They knew they were going down this route. Why the fuck didn't they give you 2 terabytes, 2 fucking billion gigs?
Because they want to make it as cheap as possible, so every fucker will buy it, and then you feel gypped a few years down the line when it's
just
redundant.
stupid. It's just stupid.
Yeah, what's more insulting is you've still got to put the fucking disc in.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Outlast 2 demo
Oh, when's that out?
now
It's out now. Go and get it now.
for the PC and the PlayStation. The article sort of said PC, and then I stumbled on it on the PlayStation 4. Now, so it's possibly on Xbox as well. I don't know. I don't have an Xbox. I think it will be.
I don't put mine in.
Why? It works without electricity. So I played it. It's pretty good.
Oh, you liked the first one, didn't you?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it, and this is more of the same and scary. Painful to play, The demo was just about the right length because I got that. I'm feeling pretty tense.
Right, okay, good.
Running away from shit. It was really good. It's the cornfield bit, if you've seen that on any of the
I have,
trailers.
yeah.
I think it's the demo was at conferences and
Yeah, I
things like that.
saw them walking down the cornfield, ends up next to some houses.
Yeah, on this you sort of start with the houses and you do end up there.
You can see the reflection of people's eyes and stuff in darkness just staring
Yeah.
at you, and there's like fucking loads of it. I certainly noticed one at first, and as soon as I noticed one, I'm like, oh, there's fucking loads of them looking at me. This is
It was good.
quite creepy.
I enjoyed it and I shit myself a few times. They do the jump scares, but it's alright in this game because it just means you can never relax.
Yeah.
Which is good and bad. Right, Google announces Daydream View, which is VR for your phones. VR for your phones.
Yeah, it's the enhanced version of cardboard. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's going to be similar to your Samsung VR.
But you don't click it into
Gear
anything.
VR.
You just put it into it. It holds it.
Do
It's
you?
exactly the same as Google Cardboard, but
Right.
it's just a headset.
Right, weird.
You don't click it in with. There's no micro USB slot
Yeah.
that goes into your phone or anything like that. It behaves exactly the same as Google Cardboard.
As if you'd hold your phone like that.
Yeah, but there's already headsets out there that you can get on Amazon for £5, which are plastic and have lenses in that you can actually fine tune. Because you couldn't do
Yeah.
that on the Google Cardboard. It came static lenses.
Right.
And you had to hold it to your head unless you get a strap. So basically, that's all they've done with it. Really.
But you get a controller.
Yeah, but you can get a controller for Google.
It's like the CDI controller.
Yeah,
you know the
it's-
shit first one you got with it.
a remote, isn't it?
It's like a
literally
remote. Yeah. You get that. It's £70 and $99. That'll be out next month, November.
I'm going to turn this music down. Fucking Brazil, though, man. Tell me about it, isn't it?
We need
Welcome, Jakey boy. Look at the snaky boy. The
Yeah.
snaky boy, Jakey boy.
We've changed things around.
Yeah, so
New location.
but I see. I don't know. Is that music too loud? I need to find out whether the music's too loud actually, because it's right there. Oh, I'll turn it down a bit.
There now.
There we go.
Right, I just had to mention this because there's a co-op dog simulator.
Oh, I love dogging.
It's called Butt Sniffing Pugs.
If you play a dog simulator, are you not technically dogging?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Because,
What's dogging?
well, it's a certain activity that adults like to partake in.
What, like Pokemon Go?
Yeah, but in vehicles, in darkened areas of the world.
It's a Kickstarter.
Fuck off, Kickstarter.
You've got a Kickstarter.
I had a Kickstarter. They turned me down because they said that you can't. Well, have a look at it. It's on Facebook. You cannot ask for a Kickstarter to fund yourself, but selling a blank fucking book for $75,000 is perfectly allowable.
You can sell this.
I'm going to start another one and go. You want to
A
buy
notebook?
this blank book? I'll say a blank book, and what I'll do is in that video that I make for it,
Yeah.
I'll get all the footages, all the little clips of other people's blank fucking books, and go, oh, just like them, but it's even blanker.
It's not like you're asking for much either.
Blanker.
Ah,
Accidental.
can we not have him flying around somewhere?
Could do, but yeah.
On your shoulder.
I'll have to text him or something.
Okay, so I mentioned this before. Dev suing 100 customers for $18 million.
A dev is selling the customer,
Suing
the customer.
Suing the customers for $18 million. It's digital homicide. This is what I mentioned the other week. For negative reviews. That's what it is. So if you put a negative review on Steam,
She's getting her tits out for us.
Don't like the left one.
No, it's rather large. I mean, almost, it has arms. It's got limbs. I've never seen a breast with limbs.
It's its position that's worrying me.
Well, yeah, she's gone away now. Okay.
Yeah, digital homicide. So that case has been dropped.
No shit. How can you sue customers for negative reviews? That's stupid.
Well, he tried, but he's run out of cash. So
These people are the dumbest ever. They should be. Somebody needs to make a I want a Kickstarter to make a documentary about them.
I think they dropped the case because they don't have enough cash to do it.
Yeah,
I don't imagine it would have gone anywhere anyway.
The fact that their lawyers must be like, yeah, mate, yeah, we'll try and sue them. You're going to charge you at this amount an hour.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Sorry, mate, case can't go through.
I bet they love them.
I bet, of course they do.
I bet they're saying,
Of course they do.
there's all kinds of other things you can sue.
Yeah,
We'll show you the way.
Yeah.
Just pay me.
Look, chalk on a peanut will fucking shut KP down. But don't try and sue your customers, you bellend.
FIFA 17. Let's do my friend Hunter. Alex Hunter is a legend.
Do this in the style of Alex Hunter.
Can't do it. You can do it. He always ends up with cocksucking at some point.
He has to have done it because he is.
So what they did, they accidentally used a real guy's name, which is fine, but they also used
his face,
his Twitter handle as well. And this character in the game is a fan of Alex Hunter, and he tweeted something to him. That's fine, whatever. But it just so happens there's a guy, he's called Calvin Wong, at Cal Wong on Twitter. He's been getting loads of abuse for no reason. No reason at all.
Why would... Why has Alex Hunter got the same Twitter?
It's not Alex Hunter's, it's Alex Hunter's fake fan.
Right.
In the virtual world.
In the game.
He's called Calvin Wong.
Right.
At Cal Wong, which is exactly the same as a real life person called Calvin Wong at Cal Wong.
To be fair, at some point you have to go, there's 7 billion people on the planet.
It's gonna happen. But they should have checked it because he's getting loads of shit for no reason because you know what internet people are like. He's getting he works for the Cartoon Network, strangely.
Wow.
I don't know.
See?
Just there we go.
Small world, 7 billion people, still a tiny planet.
They've put his address online.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And they're encouraging football hooligans to...
What a set of assholes.
They're taking the piss, but some people will take this seriously.
Because people don't understand trolling, they don't understand satire.
Some people think they won't get it, I don't know.
Like, the millennials just don't get satire.
No, do they fuck?
They don't get it.
I've come across this numerous times.
Yeah. Brazil!
I keep throwing the definition out there.
Yeah, but people just don't get it because they think you're trolling them. You're using fucking library dictionary terminology.
Using words, it's all very confusing. And that's that, I think. Yeah, that's
the news.
It's our work standing up.
Yeah, we're powering through things, and it's the heat as well, and it's very humid in Brazil.
It's the sun that's right there.
Women with very bizarre breasts. Breast.
The one large breast and the droopy one over there.
It's got limbs.
There's another sun down there.
I don't know whose son it is.
Sun shining out of
I've asked him to move, but he just won't go anywhere.
Yeah, boom, done that.
Yeah, so at the weekend we were at Play Expo in Manchester, England. Before we caught the accidental
I have no memory of
bus to Brazil. And things happened. See you later. No, it was good. It was good, dude. We had a. I don't know. Was it? It's not a stall because we weren't selling anything. Was it a stand because there were all the seats? An
area
corner. Yeah, we had a vicinity.
A vicinity.
That doesn't make sense. Yeah, an area is better. We had an area there, for courtesy of Jakey Boy, for putting me in contact with Andy Brown, person who runs all them kind of things. And so we had our very first ever Play Expo with Show Me Games there. And
did anybody win anything? There's little competitions going on there.
There was 2 competitions, and
I tried. I came nowhere near.
There were 2 competitions. There was a F-Zero X on the N64, Rainbow Road, fastest time.
That was a twat.
That was a twat. Every time I was beating, Liam won that one. Show Me Games' very own Liam Thornton.
Because Liam's a twat.
He won that with 2 minutes and 9 seconds. I kept beating his ghost and then pushed it to the limit and went over the edge. Every time on the last lap I was ahead of him.
Yeah.
And I go, I'm dead, retard. So that was for the Barcode Battler. I think next time we have one of these, I'm going to separate it so that you have people at the Expo who can play it, and then we can all have an internal little tournament.
Liam's too good.
Well, it's not fair that we turn up with competitions and
Liam's
one of
too
us
good.
win.
Liam's too good.
It's a bit.
Liam's too good.
It seems like a fix. Yeah, so there was that, and there was Donkey Kong Jr. High Score Challenge. Now Jacob Boy 74, is rather good at that game, but Liam is rather good at that game
What's
too.
the pointing ability? It's over there.
It's always over. So Liam's also good at that, and he did set a ridiculous score. He beat his own personal score. I think his previous score was 194,000 or 196,000 and changed. This time round it was 246,000.
Yeah.
Which is a big score.
Was he pissed at this point?
No. So yeah, he did that. So he won the Donkey Kong 3 Game & Watch, which you can pull out into little two.
Yeah, I wanted to do on it and I forgot. But it looked interesting.
There's no batteries in it.
Did it not?
No, I didn't buy any batteries.
Oh, I wouldn't have been able to play it then.
No, you wouldn't know. I left it there on the side so I could say, look, everybody, you can win this. But whenever I turned my back, somebody had opened it and spun the wires off.
Because it's interesting. You want to see what it is.
I had to hide it at one point.
Yeah.
I might have had enough.
It's
of winding this
quirky.
up.
Yeah.
It is quirky.
I've never seen that.
So
before.
that was there. That was good. It was a good day. Good 2 days actually. We were there for the entirety of Play Expo, and
I beat Jack on No Mercy, which was fun.
Oh, that was with
the pimp guy, Godfather.
Yeah, Godfather.
Boom.
Pimping ain't easy.
That always makes me
Pimping
happy.
is not easy.
And I beat Liam on Sociable Soccer.
Oh right, I didn't
Which
play
is
that. You
not
mentioned
too
it.
bad. Yeah, it's just a quick-paced football game.
Right, okay. Is it a bit like Sensible Soccer?
I think that's its heritage. I think that's
Right.
where it's coming from. So that was fun. We had to do on the Vive, didn't we?
The HTC Vive, yeah.
Oh my god.
The people at Glasgow VR had 2 HTC Vive units out there with the ones and a decent amount of space to potter around in.
I still walked into a table
That was incredible.
because nobody was watching me.
Well, I was watching, thinking, well, the grid's good because as you walk outside of the play area, a grid comes up on the screen to tell you. Like,
I think
stop
a
it.
grid might have appeared, but the grid appeared at the door where I were.
Yeah.
So I would just assume that it was something to do with the game.
No.
Unaware that there's this grid.
But yeah, so
Grid of protection.
So I think we both played the Aperture Science Lab demo, which had Atlas come in.
It was it.
You walked right in, and then you had you grab hold of a handle on his head. You open him up, and you pull him open, and it just explodes like a Haynes manual.
Yeah,
That's
there's a
brilliant
YouTube video of it. You can watch that. It's just really cool. Open the drawer, kill
the drawer,
a universe.
And then the 4 just drops away. Boom.
Yeah. It's really good.
But I also played.
It's the fact that you can walk around and you're moving in the game as well.
Yeah, it is.
And walking into tables.
Yeah, walking into tables.
That is fucking amazing.
It is. And,
The controllers.
The controllers themselves. Yeah,
But she handed me the controllers.
You tried the occlusion test, didn't you, to see where they were.
Yeah, I was
were
holding
reacting.
them, and there was, as they were in real life, there's a hole in the middle of the controllers, and they were spot on, pretty much. Pretty much spot on. Yeah, there weren't really many flaws. Every now and then, I think twice, I was doing something, and my controllers were still over there. That was a bit confusing, but they soon came back. So there's a little bit of something.
That's usually because somebody walks in front of one of the
well, there was the girl that was making sure I didn't walk into tables, but I did walk into a table.
That was brilliant, honestly.
So it might have something to do with that.
Recording you after you've hit the table, so
Oh,
kind of fun.
that-
But I played a game afterwards, Bloodhaven, which was a survival wave-based horror game where you had a flashlight and a Beretta M92F. For those people who like guns, you have a little button on the side of your wand. Right? You press that to reload. Now you press that in real life and it drops your magazine out. So it felt quite good. So I kept tilting it sideways to drop the magazine.
Did it vibrate? I can't remember.
Yeah, it did vibrate.
Right.
They had haptics in them, haptic feedback in. So I had a torch, and if anybody's ever watched Dancing in the Streets music video without the music, you realise how mental it is. And this is the best way of describing it. If you're ever watching somebody in VR, they're going to look mental. Right? Because as I was shooting in this game, I was...
Yeah, but in your head you're John Wick,
Well,
aren't you?
I'm there. I was aiming down the sights. which
Yeah.
I didn't think I could use my left eye to aim down the sights and get headshots. And
Yeah,
I was
that sounds
I was
amazing.
feeling quite pimp. I was turning around shooting, hitting something with my flashlight when it got too close, and then shooting its head off.
It's all the subtleties that bring you
Reloading.
in. I
And
like that.
I was there and I was leaning around and I felt really, really good. And I can imagine somebody watching me and me just looking like a mong.
You look like a mong. Yeah.
Yeah. But
But a serious one.
But I was well into it. It was brilliant. I got to wave 3. Apparently nobody got past wave 2. And I'm like, oh, fucking, because put me fucking punish you by name, punish you by nature. I mean, that's not even my name though. But yeah, the HTC Vive were fantastic. The people that took it down there were people from Glasgow VR.
Glasgow Aaron.
Glasgow Aaron, Aaron 2, Judgment Day. Who was a really, really sound guy.
Yeah.
His missus was really sound. They were really, really nice people. And hopefully they'll go to all the rest of the expos. They'll be travelling up and down country. Demoing the Vive. So if you ever get a chance to have a go, definitely queue up. Especially for those people who've never done VR before. I think it'd
Start at the top.
probably ruin VR for you.
Yeah,
'cause
start
like,
at the top.
this is brilliant.
Because after that, the PlayStation one is pointless.
Well,
and
that's
the
it.
mobile ones.
Well, we'll
they
finish
just
the Vive. Unless
not
you've got
prepared.
anything else to say about the Vive, we may
No,
move
it's
on
great.
to the
Yeah,
PlayStation.
it's just great.
PlayStation VR.
So I didn't get a proper experience of the PlayStation VR. I just played the Tempest tag game. What's the fella called?
Jeff Minter.
Jeff Minter, which is the guy that did is it Tempest.
Tempest. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's his new game.
Llamasoft, they're called. It's
Llamasoft. Yeah, and it's like Tempest, and it's that sort of game that you'd expect. So it is fun, point scoring, you know, that's all right. But you could do it in VR,
Right.
and the PlayStation VR was available to use, and the Oculus.
And yeah.
Now, in that sort of VR, and that sort of game with VR, you're not really getting a proper VR experience, are you?
Right. No, well, not really.
I mean, you're not.
It's like acid. Yes.
You're not really walking around and picking things up. You're just seeing the game in front of you, sat down with your
Sofa
controller.
VR. I tagged that. And then
Yeah,
all this
Sofa
shit.
VR.
Go on www.showmegames.co.uk. There's a VR article that explained,
Done.
and I split up VR into its different uses.
Sofa
VR is
being
what PlayStation.
PlayStation
Yeah.
VR.
Not a bad thing. It is what
yeah.
it is for its
So,
purpose.
I can't say I've experienced it properly.
No.
The PlayStation one.
How did it feel in your head?
It felt light. I didn't really think about it, but I was sat down. I mean, a true test is when you're moving round.
Yes.
So the Vive one, I had that on my head, and I felt fine.
Yeah. Well, it was very. It were in, weren't it?
It were in, and it were on.
Yeah.
But the PlayStation, I can't really judge it because I didn't need to move my head around. I didn't need to walk around because I was just looking. Thought it was like 3D movie, really.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not really moving anywhere, so I can't really judge it. But I need a better game. I need to play Resi. Not a better game, a bigger game,
demo.
super triple A.
I want to try the. There's a demo that comes with it, which is
Resi 7
job. Whatever
I've been a true
it's
test
called,
for that.
The getaway.
Oh, yeah.
The getaway stuff. I want to try that because that's the tech demo to go. Yeah.
Yeah, even some of
Try
these
this.
tech demos would do. I haven't tried them, so
No.
that'll be the true test. But it can't be as good. It can't be
No.
as a Vive.
I mean,
It's, for the price, it's convenient.
I want to
I think.
see whether the PlayStation VR is enough of a leap from Gear VR.
Yeah,
Because if it isn't enough of a leap from Gear VR, it's not a cheap barrier of entry.
because we've already had the wow effect from that, haven't we?
Well, I had the DK2, didn't I? Oculus
Yeah.
DK2. That was the first experience going through my laptop. Couldn't really run much, but it could do things well enough for you to have a proper VR experience. And then I've got quite a few things on the Gear VR. Experienced movies on the moon, which was one of the most
That's cool, yeah.
relaxing things I've ever done.
So you could do all this with your PlayStation, I reckon, if they allow it. That's the thing.
But I find you're constantly wired with PlayStation, so you can't really just sit there in a house, with a busy house, while people are trotting around and watch a movie on your own in PlayStation VR. If you've got a family, it's pointless.
Get your headphones on. Right.
Yeah, but they're walking
ignore
because
them.
normally
If they
your
jump on you, you'll
your
shit
TV
yourself.
is in front of you. You're on a sofa directly across. Use that as an example layout.
Yeah, but can't you just
And
put
then
your
a
you
wire.
have to look at the TV.
No, but you've got your wires there, haven't you? you're permanently wired to your
Tell them to stay the
PlayStation.
fuck away from the wires.
Well, that's what I'm getting at, though.
Yeah,
That's,
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like your dog walk past.
Your dog walk
Unplugs
past.
it.
Cat, whatever,
Yeah.
toddler or something like
But
that.
is the Vive not wired and everything? Just
The Vive
wired?
is wired, yeah, but it's room scale, so
Yeah.
it is a matter of get the away.
So
yeah.
if you're just going to watch movies in it, you
You
might
don't-
as well get your
you don't
mobile
set your Vive up in living room.
Mobile phone.
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at.
That's what you mean,
You
yeah,
get the
yeah.
Gear VR, and not only that, you can take your Gear VR on car journeys. You can take it on plane journeys. You know, so you can sit there and get it. So that's why I want to see whether it is enough of a step beyond. But you know, we'll see. It's out soon anyway. Paul Ashton's going to get one. He's played the
We're coming to your house,
Gear
Paul.
VR, and he's got the PlayStation VR coming
Yeah,
up.
I'm going to come
So,
down, take your house over.
What else do you have there about the Play Expo?
So yeah, you told me to play that Snake Pass. I didn't get a chance, but I had a good look at it.
yeah,
and,
me and Ariane played it.
it looks quite addictive. There's something about it. Climbing shit.
I think
I
it's
don't
a
know.
PC-based game. It was nice. It was really fucking mellow.
It looked like, but I saw
really
someone get a bit
mellow.
stuck, and then I thought, no, that's where I get
No,
frustrated.
no,
now.
it's
They were climbing up some lines.
Understand that you need to coil round, and you can't just go. Well, I'm looking up. I'm coiling upwards. That done. No, you have
You're
to-
a snake
you
that
have to
moves
push-
around.
You have to put your weight places. You know,
Right,
and
because I didn't
get
play
up.
it,
Yeah.
I can't really tell it makes a difference.
After your first 2 attempts of going up something, you get the concept. It's still
Yeah.
a bit clunky because you don't know how to play.
But it's very colourful and-
But yeah, it's pretty. So
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah,
it
it's like a
reminded
nice
me
place
of.
to hang around.
Even though the art style wasn't the same at all, it just reminded me of Viva Pinata. But that was nice. Yeah, a snake past that. I think that's coming for the PC. Not too sure whether it's going to come to consoles at any point. I don't think it's going to be a full-fledged game enough to come to consoles, but it's definitely coming on PC.
Yeah.
AMD. You were playing it with 360 controllers to play that. Yeah, so I played that. That was good. I tried 2K17.
Yeah.
WWE 2K17.
Any good?
I didn't like 2K16 because they introduced a counter system in it where you can only counter so many times and then you have to.
Oh, you mentioned this before, yeah.
And it was annoying. So
Yeah.
me and Liam went to play it. Now Liam doesn't like wrestling games. And as we were playing it, I landed a few moves on him. Then he still started out to counter. It's just one counter button.
Yeah.
Then he countered me a few times, started hitting me, and then I'd go for a counter, and I'd use all my counters. And
Have you
all I
got
did
rid
was
of that?
just stomping. No, it's on
just
there.
there.
It's there again,
Oh,
and he's just
fucking
stomping on me, stomping on me,
Right.
on me, headbutting me, stomping on me, doing no moves, just stomping. And then I'd miss a counter, which means I lose my counter. And he's stomping and stomping and he pinned me. And I thought,
Did he enjoy it though?
no, I hate it.
Right. So
Yeah,
even though
so-
it was because
so-
sometimes just losing makes a game
Yeah,
shit,
yeah,
doesn't it?
but he really didn't like it. I was talking to Jack about that, and he's like, "Yo, I don't mind the counter system. Well, how else can they do it?" Well, the thing is the way they
No
else
Mercy.
could do it is No Mercy. We had No Mercy there.
I'm
and
still waiting for No Mercy 2.
Judgment Day, always Judgment Day. So No Mercy did it, and they had a striking counter and the grapple counter. Whereas in 2K16, your counter button is the same for everything, so you can essentially just spam it until you catch something.
Yeah, yeah.
So if they alternate.
Yeah,
That's
you can
how you
punch,
change it.
That's
If
simple.
you can counter strikes and you can counter grapples, then there's a chance of you fucking up that somebody can land a move.
Yeah.
Which is why No Mercy is good. And No Mercy also works well because the more knackered you are, because it wants the match to end. No
Yeah,
Mercy
yeah.
wants the match to end.
Yeah, yeah,
Right,
yeah.
So
So your
if you can
technical-
counter
knockouts
somebody,
and stuff like that,
if you can counter somebody quick enough, then you get a little bit of boost, and then you're less likely to be countered, and so that's how it moves on. So 2K17 looked sparse as well. It looked weird. Looked kind of odd. It looked really nice and clear, but I know the environment's only a wrestling ring and the stadium, which is never fun.
Yeah.
But it just looked. Nah.
Yeah, I thought that since honestly anything after No Mercy I've not been interested in.
There were one on the 360. I think it was the second one that came out on the 360. That wasn't too bad. It had this grappling mode where you can grab somebody, and when you pick them up to do a move, you can actually move around with them. So you can turn them
do a
and
little
position them. Like if you want to do a suplex and you're next to ropes, normally you just do a suplex next to ropes, and then you won't be able to pin them, but you'll be able to pick them up and spin and drop them in the middle of the ring, so you can position them for the next move, which was quite clever. It also had 2 sets of counters as well, one for strikes, one for grapples, and it was better. And then the next one came along, then it removed a lot of stuff, added more characters, and then what's been happening, a trend that the 2K wrestling games have been doing is they'll say this is the biggest roster ever, right? But what you'll get is you get a lot of multiples of characters. So
Right.
you'll have Chris Jericho 2000,
Oh, I see.
Chris Jericho 2006, two separate characters. Not a costume change. Like in No Mercy, again, if you go and hang over certain fighters, Taka Michinoku, if you change his costume, he has two costumes of Taka Michinoku, and then when you go to the third costume, it's his tag partner with different moveset and
Right.
everything. So there was two characters on top of that one stand, right? Different.
Now they've used
Now
that as a
what
different
they do is
character.
go, that's a brand new character, that's a brand
Yeah.
new character, that's a brand new character. So you
So
have
it looks more, but it
looks
isn't
more. So
necessarily.
you'll have two. Like the last one that I played around at Mix House had two Batistas. You had Batista 1999 and Batista 2014. Undertaker, classic Undertaker, modern Undertaker.
Wouldn't mind if they did like
Randy Orton and
Baby Undertaker.
yeah, but it's annoying. They had two,
What has the game done that? I want Baby Undertaker, Baby Ultimate Warrior, and I want them to wrestle in a big ring.
yeah, but
I'll play that wrestling
that'd be
game.
good, but that's my problem with these wrestling games is they say they've got such a vast roster, but when you take out, there must be like 10 or 12 multiples. And
Yeah.
like, no, it's still a good roster. Just tell us that many people. There's no way you
Well,
can.
but it's a nice
change the
little
roster.
Easter egg if you have, say, the Undertaker, and then you look at these other costumes, and they are actually other versions
Yeah,
of
well,
him.
that's what it used to
Yeah,
be.
just on the, and it's cleaner on the screen.
2012, that's what happened when you played the game, because I played it around at Mixed House again. When he played the game and you go through story mode, you unlock Undertaker, classic Undertaker,
Yeah, give you an
badass
incentive.
Undertaker, but it's still that one character. But you just it's basically
Yeah.
a costume change. That's all. That's all we want. So
So did you do a podcast of some strange
we
sort?
did do a podcast on Friday when I was setting up.
So picture that, it was very hippified.
It was hippified. We were sat outside in the sun,
Holding hands.
giving each other reach rounds. It was lovely. It was lovely. Yeah, on Friday when I was setting up, I was talking to Mr. Sean Holly from the 10 Pence Arcade podcast. Very good man. Go and check them out. And he was saying, tomorrow, the guys from RGDS Retro Gaming Discussion Show.
Well remembered.
Are going to thank you very much. Are going to do a podcast. It's usually a big mega cast where we get a few other people in and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I'm like, that sounds really good. He said, well, I'll have a word. Why don't you come in? I'm like, brilliant. I said, I'll tone my swearing down. So I swore once.
Did you? That's pretty fucking good.
It's fucking good. So he came over and had a word
Did you
with
talk
us.
about cocks and balls at any point?
No, it's a quiz.
Oh, is it? Oh,
Sean,
right.
Sean Holly made a quiz. He had 20 console questions, 20 PC questions, 20 arcade questions, and we went round the circle and it asked, so what category do you want? Console. Okay, console. Then he'd read off a console question. If you get the answer right, then you get a bonus question that you can answer. If you miss it, then it opens up to everybody else. I came third. I'll spoil the podcast for you. I came third.
Third, the podcast should be out soon. It's imminent. I bought some shit. Pass me my shit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sorry. On that podcast, there was members from Show Me Games, me and Liam.
Yes.
10 Pence Arcade.
Yes.
Retro GDS.
Power up.
Dreamcast. Junkyard. Maximum Power Up. Games that you loved. And I think a couple of other ones, and I do apologise.
Etc.
But none of you guys are going to watch this anyway, so we're not offending you. But no, it was a good do. I enjoyed it. It was good fun, and
I look forward to listening to it.
I really hope that we get invited into more of those, because I'll try not to embarrass myself.
Yeah, hopefully I don't have to stand up on those things. I bought some shit. I had to find some fluffy shit. I saw that pink Dreamcast.
That was cool. I wanted that.
Cute as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't even like retro stuff because I just don't bother with it.
Yeah.
But it just looked cute. I wanted it as an ornament.
Yeah, I said that to Ariana. I was walking
Yeah.
around with Ariana. I like that. She went, "You don't like it because of the bird on the front of the box." I went, "No, actually,
It's just
quite a
cute,
cool.
but that were 300 quid, so
Yeah,
I'll leave
fuck
that.
that.
So instead, I've treated myself to a Yoshi egg, which I'm still waiting to hatch. This fucking thing, I don't even know what it
Snake
is.
might eat eggs.
I don't even know what this is, but it's cute as fuck.
It
Apparently
is.
it's from League of Legends. I think it's called
Kevin from League of Legends.
Yeah. And that happened, and yeah. So I'm hoping that he's the daddy.
That he's the daddy.
Yeah.
Of what?
Because I think this
Is
is
rare
the
as
father.
fuck. Oh, right.
The egg's pink.
Right.
He's got to be the dude, even though he's pink. I think
The
it's
egg
been-
that size might come out with something this
Yeah.
size.
This can't be the girl.
No. No, clearly.
So I'll be interested to see what comes out of this. maybe nothing. Oh, I got someone through the door today. It says sell your house for cash.
Oh, as opposed to what? Bread?
Bananas. I don't know.
Milk.
That was very strange.
Did you get a picture?
A picture? Oh yeah, I got some pictures. I don't know if they'll show it well, actually. So I was going to just leave that. Can you see these pictures? Right. You see this?
Yes, I can see that. It's a clone trooper. Oh, it's actually a stormtrooper, not a clone trooper.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it's a stormtrooper.
But I thought Stormtrooper.
Yeah, he's been shot in the gut. He's not having a good time.
I thought he was waiting for a bumming.
That's how you heal stormtroopers.
I thought that was jizz.
Yeah.
Darth Vader just chilling. Is this going to be reversed, actually?
No, it's alright.
He's having a
around
chill.
though, yeah.
He's How to Be a Villain. He's just reading that.
Let's just read it.
He's
Why
having
not?
a bit of a chill.
Why not?
He's actually got a Stormtrooper's head as an ashtray.
Why not? It probably is, guys. This is
Don't fuck
timelines.
Sonic Jackson.
I wanted that. I said to Ariana, I said, I like that. I also liked the Supergirl one where she was pulling the top up. I thought
Yeah.
That was wicked.
Yeah, there was quite a few good ones. And the Wanted
Yes,
Dead or
there was.
Alive, the Mamma Mia brothers. I don't even know what that says. I just picked 4 up and I was
That's
happy.
awesome.
But that'll do me. So that was all my cash spent. And I got a cheeseburger.
A cheeseburger.
Yeah, with cheese. She did say, do you want cheese with the cheeseburger?
They were fantastic, the people
I
at Play
insisted.
Expo. They were really, really good. I like how they insisted on repeating everything they tell you. Like you're a fucking moron.
About 6 o'clock.
Wait, we shut at 6 o'clock. Alright, love, yeah, sorry. But we shut at 6 o'clock. Yeah, I got that first time. Words out your mouth. Audio. Receptors here. So, yeah, it was great. It was absolutely fantastic. And thank you very much to everybody who joined. And thank you to you, Liam, Jack, and Ariane for coming down. And thank you very much to Jake and Lewis for all the help there. And Sean Holly for putting us into the other podcast and remembering us.
Yes.
It's little small, little us.
It's the little things.
Nuggets. So, yeah. So,
Yeah, I look forward to checking that out. So that's that. I need to sit down now and buy some stools.
yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was fun. It was
It was fun. So we're not doing the voice of the people today because Aaron's been pissing around and experimenting, and
Yeah.
I'm just astounded at what's going on. I don't know how the fuck we ended up in Brazil.
Well, it happens. You take a wrong turn outside of Manchester, Brazil.
Brazil, yeah. So we're just tinkering at the moment, but we will get voice of the people. We'll catch up with you next week, and we'll go through all of that stuff and refine this and get some stools, most importantly, and get a cooler sun maybe.
Can't get a cooler sun because it needs to be bright enough for the
Sun
Brazil to work.
to warm the earth and
for Brazil to work.
get the orbits and
Otherwise,
things.
Brazil doesn't work.
Does it not?
If it's too dark, Brazil don't work.
fucking hell.
Yeah.
Brazil becomes Blackburn.
It becomes Blackburn. Blackburn.
Right, so
Well,
yeah.
Thank you
thanks
very
for
much. Tell everybody to click like and subscribe and all
watching.
that.
That good stuff. And kinks. Bye. Can't kick because I'm not sat down.
What am I stood on?
It's just he's dangerous here. There's snakes and all kinds of craziness.
Yeah, so thank you very much. Bye bye.
Cheers, guys.